If I par this, I go into the single digits for the first time in my life. All comes down to this, hole 18. Let's get it done.
The biggest part of getting into single-digit golf isn't having a beautiful, perfect swing. It's course management. Today I'm sharing the 5 key thoughts that have helped me tease the single digits. First off, we have no penalties. This hole has OB left.
Got our 140-yard par 3, just like we like.
So I cheated my aim to the right and set myself up for an easy approach from the rough. Now, one thing you've got to keep in mind is the shots are not going to go how you plan them.
That might be a little long, we'll see.
I hit that 9-iron a little pure and sent it over the green. If you're able to consistently make bogey your worst case scenario, you'll find yourself tapping into the 70s and hitting single digits. You can see there I just about nailed the par putt, and we'll take a tap in bogey.
All right, starting off with a bogey, that's okay.
Now, to avoid penalties, you don't have to have the most beautiful swing, but you do have to know your swing. That's why I put together a list of drills at thescratchplan.com that you can use to build confidence in your ball striking.
Oh, that is a huge bummer. I pounded my drive and this little lobe of sand pokes out into the fairway. Just caught my ball. Thought for sure I'd be able to go for it in 2 with that tee shot, but it trickled on into the sand, unfortunately. We're going to take a pitching wedge and just get it back into safety.
Now, there's still room for a lot of mistakes in single-digit golf. You can see here I chose too long of a club, hit the lip of the bunker, and barely advanced the ball.
What a bummer. Just a good clean 5-wood. I love this club. Good things are about to happen. The shape of this hole is perfect for my cut that I hit.
Choosing a club you can be confident with will make a huge difference in your gameplay. I know I can play my 5-wood well, and that's exactly what I do here.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
And that brings us to number 2, no 3 putts. The key here is your lag putting.
Just off the back of the green. A little too much club, that's okay. 10 paces downhill, right to left.
When I practice my putting, I don't waste any time with those 12 to 20 footers because you're almost always going to 2-putt those. I like to practice from 30 feet and 50 feet and make sure I'm leaving the ball within 3 feet of the hole every time. If you're practicing that a lot, it won't be long until you're 2-putting almost everything. I also practice a lot of 6 to 10 footers so that I can give myself some birdies.
All right, so on this hole, we've got a 227-yard par 3. It's very steep downhill, and the fairway kind of funnels down right to the green. I got sand traps on the left, sand short right, and sand long. The sand traps to the left are about pin high, so if I hit a 6-iron in that direction, I'm confident I won't reach them, and hopefully the side hill will funnel it down on or close to the green.
As we've said several times, shots often don't go according to plan. I leaked this one out to the right and ended up in the sand. And at this point, the goal becomes bogey.
I think we're in that bunker short right. I'll have to see. All right. The sand traps here are more like mud traps. So my only goal is to get it on the green and 2-putt and get out of here.
We accomplished our goal, got it on the green, and gave ourselves another pretty long lag putt. But again, if you're practicing these lag putts, it won't be long till you're very confident.
It's going to come to the left a little bit and it's going to be slippery.
Distance control is going to be key when you're trying to avoid these 3 putts. You need to pay attention if it's uphill, if it's downhill, how steep is the slope, so that you can lag it pin high like I do here.
Almost pulled it. Got the bogey. Let's get out of here. Okay, we got a 420-yard par 4. Playing the tips today in case you hadn't noticed. We're going to hit a drive just like we did on that par 5, because this time no sand is going to screw us over.
Now, once again, I have rule number 1 on my mind. Left side, there's OB, there's hazard. So I cheat my aim a little bit to the right and just hit a cutty fade. Thought it was a great shot, but ended up a little trapped behind this pine tree.
I'm going to play my 4-iron and just make sure I hit it cutty. See how that ends up.
Now, the reason I was willing to do this is even if I didn't get a cut on it, it's wide open back there and I would have been just fine.
Oh, that was so good. Might be a little short, but that was a great shot. That was probably not a high percentage shot, probably not a smart shot to hit, but that felt good to be on the green from behind a freaking pine tree. 2-putt par coming up.
So this is definitely the most difficult putt I've faced for this round. It's a very steep uphill putt, 50 feet, and it breaks to the left about 15, 20 feet. Really tough one to get right.
This thing is gonna bank left so hard. I'm aiming probably 20 feet right of the hole.
I follow my protocol, confidently step up to the ball, and smack it about 15 feet past the hole. Remember, with single digit golf, things often don't go how you planned.
A little too hard, a little too high. We got our work cut out for us still. It's a 9-footer and it is super slippery, fast, and it's gonna break hard to the right. We're just gonna give it a little kiss.
Rules are made to be broken. I go for my 2-putt and I miss it. It's my first 3-putt of the round, but guess what? We're still in contention for single digits. And that's a great segue into rule number 3, no comebacks. When you mess up on a hole or on one of our rules, don't panic, don't try to recover, just keep going. Today all my drives were trending right, and I made that work.
Shot was bad, but result was good. We got 165 into the green with a good window here. It's probably gonna play like 175 because it's uphill. Green's uphill and the lie is uphill, so that's gonna take some yards off. So I'm gonna play it like 175.
Even though I've hit back-to-back bogeys, I'm okay hitting the ball short here because it sets me up for an easier up and down than if I hit it way past the hole. I'm not panicking, I'm just making smart decisions. And that's exactly what happens here. I leave it a little short of the hole, left myself an easy uphill chip at a distance I love. And this is a big part of rule number 4.
It feels like an up and down par right now.
No double chips.
It does, it does.
If you set yourself up for an easy chip, you're going to be able to get it on the green. And not just get it on the
Get
green,
up there.
but give yourself a chance to get it up and down.
Okay, I know this is fast and it's breaking hard left. Just need to be more gentle than I was on that last putt.
That's a little bonus tip for you. Pay attention to what you've been doing during the round, make adjustments, and this will happen.
Let's go. Oh, needed that. All right, we're still in good shape. 3 over after 5. Let's get it done. I'm advancing the ball as far as I can while keeping it safe.
Here I've got about 305 yards to the water and a wide open fairway.
That might be too much. Shit. Sit down.
I got all of this one. I was worried that I had reached that 305-yard water.
You guys, tee is that way. This is my 305-yard line. There's my ball.
And that was poor shot planning. I could have played a 5-wood off the tee and been perfectly safe.
Left myself 140. I told you I wanted to leave it as close as possible, but I did not want it that close. It's okay, we're alive. Just play a good clean strike here, get our 2-putt and get out.
Now here I've got 140 yards into a pretty big green. The pin's kind of in the middle, so I aim straight at
Looking
it.
really good, really good.
And we get a great result.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Well, I thought we were pin high here. Got a big bounce. So not quite as birdieable as I thought, but still birdieable. Yeah, it breaks off to the left just at the very end there.
Now this putt's long enough that I'm not expecting to make it. I'm just focused on getting the right lag so I have an easy tap in par.
Okay. Solid parski, baby. Moving on.
We've made it to hole 7, 206-yard par 3. And once again, we've got trouble all down the left side. So I cheat my aim out to the right, knowing that I'm confident out of the sand if it does end up there. And that's exactly where it ends up. Hit my sand shot on the green, and I'll be happy with a 2-putt here.
7 paces uphill, just a tickle to the left.
Once again, the focus is avoiding a 3-putt, and we're just trying to get the lag on this putt right. I hit a great putt.
Okay, bogey it is.
And have an easy tap in bogey.
All right. There's a giant tree about 270 yards out on the right side. always seems to give me trouble. I'm just gonna confidently trust my driver like I did 2 holes back. We're gonna put this in the middle of the fairway. This is a par 5. A birdie sure would be nice here. Not necessary, but nice.
Thinking about birdies rarely does good things for your score. I try to get too aggressive, hit a fader here, end up in the hazard, and I got to take my first penalty stroke. It took 8 holes, but I broke rule number 1. And now I'm a little bit on tilt. I'm trying to get it to the green to make a comeback, breaking rule number 3, and I topped my 5-wood about 100 yards, leaving myself about 170 up a giant steep hill. I pure a 5-iron, and I was thrilled with this shot.
This green is hilly, guarded by sand, just tough to access. So the fact that I'm on the green, I'm happy. Let's just 2-putt, get a bogey, get out of here.
This green is tough, and this is a much more difficult putt than the one I already 3-putted.
Whew, this is gonna be an around the world putt, I'll tell you. I'm going about 90-degree angle to the hole here, no joke.
It's a steep downhill, steep sidewinder, and I thought I hit the perfect putt, but it just held up above the
Roll
ridge,
some more.
leaving myself a really tough second putt. But I know what I have to do. I read the putt well. I know I just have to barely give it the tiniest little kiss to drip it into the hole.
Did you see that tiny little kiss? That was big time, man. That was a big time putt. Got the bogey. This is a challenger, a 470-yard par 4. If I par this, I go into the single digits for the first time in my life. All comes down to this, hole 18. Let's get it done.
Now, I'd love to tell you that I kept my cool here.
Oh, shit.
I didn't. I hit a big slice, OB, had to re-tee, so I'm 3 off the tee. And now my 4 and my single-digit handicap is virtually impossible. And that OBT shot leads us nicely into our final rule, practice right. I use the scratch plan. It's a customized list of drills that you can get in your email inbox for free every week. They're drills I've used to help me get more confident with my ball striking, and they're drills you can use to help you get your handicap closer to single digits. I also build customized practice plans based on your time available, based on your weaknesses, so you can focus on what you need to improve your golf game. There's a link to that right here.
Oh, that fall apart on the last 2 holes stings. And it was the driver. Driver's what I've been able to trust. Oh well, that's golf. Next round we play, my handicap's going single digits. You can bet on it. See you next time.